best be on my way.
The booze is back that way, dwarf.
Stop complaining!
Better not be cursed.
Praise his ever-bleeding axe. Praise his throne of flame. Trying to interrupt my prayers? Scared of a real god? You're as gormless as the... Oh, that's rich. A free world? 'Cause I'm loyal to McGlubbiet. 'Cause I ain't having my head turned by some upstart god. McGlubbiet's looked out for me since I was knee-high to a walk pup. Bollocks to this absolute, I say, and bollocks...
Very well.
If I were you, I'll get me arse back to the...
I command you, corpse. Speak. Reveal truth to the absolute. Nothing. Must be reading it wrong.
The hobgoblin turns to you, and the parasite squirms in your skull. You taste the ale on his tongue, and the bile in his soul. The visions cloud your inner eye for a brief moment once again. You see the hobgoblin bowing before the armored elf you'd glimpsed before. The elf speaks of the hunt for a great weapon, and the rewards that will go to whoever finds it. The hobgoblin's eyes gleam hungrily.
If it isn't another true soul. You ever talk to a dead squid? Now's your chance.
This mind flayer's build is smaller, its garb plainer, yet it too roamed the Nautiloid.
Absolute says the dead squiddy had a weapon. I reckon the killer napped. We find who killed it, and we find...
You feel Shadowheart's anxiety. The weapon the Absolute seeks. It's the artifact that she carries. The same one that protected you as you entered the goblin camp. Her mind focuses. Their suspicion cannot be aroused. They cannot discover that the weapon they seek is within their grasp. You choke on black smoke as the hobgoblin bellows his incantation. The hideous corpse rises, tentacles writhing. Your heart seizes. Under questioning, the creature might recognize you as its killer. Ragslin's mind reels. Then calm with Ragslin's voice, you ask,
Who killed you?
Ragslin remains composed. If he senses the creature responds, not in words, you see a clawed hand open a holding pod, devoid of flesh.
Damn it!
Ragslin remains ignorant to your presence in his mind murk. You choose your next question.
What were you doing?
Again, visions flow through you. A swarm of Githyanki dragon rided, and troll panels melting. Flesh pods spilled up.
Give him a hunt.
Suspicion floods Ragslin's mind. Your brain howls as you force a final query into his throat.
Why?
You see dark tunnels lit by noxious pools of brine. The sky splits open and nautiloids pour at
What in
the corpse collapses.
No, no! Riddles, all of it. And nothing to show for the trouble, but rot. No answers. That damned Drow was right. Seems I ain't done with you. Report to the Drow. Minthara's the name. She's mounting an attack on that blasted grove. Tell her you'll join her. Praise the Absolute.
No prizes for guessing what this weapon they're after really is. The artifact.
Fertilize the fields with the dead. Rivers and streams will flow with their blood. This is the ground, and they'll know she is absolute.
You'll sit at her table.
You'll drink from her mouth. Ha! Got an earful, did ya?
Back off. Raiders are just waiting for the word. We're ready for anything.
You see that eye what's it floating about? Best unless you like playing hide and seek when you're trying to take a... Well, if that's how you get your kicks. But when you're taking a tinkle, be sure to wave, eh? The bigwigs at Moonrise love a good show.
Nothing. The prisoner can keep his tongue. It's spikes I'll be removing.
Get your eye off my arse!
Your scouting party has not returned, and half of the intruders escaped your guards.
Sorry, mistress. We mucked up.
Until their sanctuary is found, I will take something precious from you. A trinket.
Ain't no use without my limbs. The lad'll make the prisoner squeal soon.
Silence now, creature.
As she turns to you, her thoughts mingle. The chamber melts away to reveal a dark, endless nowhere. In it, you see a vision. One of those the voice spoke of. One of the chosen.
A true soul? Praise be. Are you here to join my hunt? Worshippers of a false god. Their existence, there is a weapon the Absolute seeks. I'm sure those wretches have it hidden away there. We will
Her excitement is palpable. She lingers on thought and of the weapon.
The thief, whimpering in our dungeon, tried to flee to their sanctuary. We will continue to remove parts of him until he tells us He's been resilient.
She is seeking the grove you visited. Already you feel her mind closing around yours.
Speak, true soul. The hunt must begin soon. The village to the east. It's abandoned.
Looks that way. But scouts said they heard something moving around out there. Something big.
It's not our concern. Our prey is
This
elsewhere.
mighty drum is powerful enough to be heard for miles. You need only... This mighty drum is powerful enough...
Plenty of lashes, loads of hunters, and a few pariahs to carry the powder kegs.
The scrying eye was looking at me.
Fight for the absolute.
What they do
What
ain't
would some
exactly
drow
fighting.
wizard in Moonrise want to look
Light
at
up the
you
powder
for?
and burn.
To die for the absolute.
How about I start following you, eh? How'd you like that?
Side? Thought I were gonna set the true soul on fire. They're drow. They're stuck-ups. Ignore them. And be happy they didn't...
Let's keep your hands to yourself.
Do you think the dwarf is ready yet? I'm hungry.
Orders were to stand by here. No booze, no sneaking off.
Duh, you're all boring.
Go on here.
Back off.
Like always makes him talk.
If he doesn't, I'll cut out his tongue.
If he don't have a tongue, he can't tell us nothing.
And keep his tongue. It spikes, I'll be removed.
I'm just saying. Those eyes. Again? Do you want to become Spider?
What are you lying? Can't we just swarm the forest?
Drow wants to know exactly where those adventurers came from.
This mighty drum is powerful en-
I tell you, the scrying eye was looking at me all strange.
Do you think the dwarf is ready yet? I'm hungry.
Orders were to stand by...
The village to the east. It's abandoned.
Looks
The
that way.
eyes glassy black. As you gaze deeper, you feel a focus, an intent. You sense no reaction from the unblink. The eye
Get your eye off my ass!
The eye doesn't seem to notice your presence.
How many raiders do we have?
Plenty of lashes, loads of hunters, and a few pariahs to carry the powder kegs.
These pariahs, they're prepared to fight for the absolute.
What they do
How
ain't exactly
about
fighting.
I start following
All they
you,
gotta
eh?
do is light
How'd
up the
you like
powder
that?
and burn.
Then they're prepared to die for the absolute.
Good. Dying's the only thing they're good at.
Something's on my mind. Another step forward.
The eye doesn't.
What are we waiting for? Spears are sharp. The lads are all riled up and ready.
You have already failed me once. And now you dare to question me?
I didn't mean nothing by it, you lady. If you're here to help with the raid,
We're just waiting for the word, mistress.
I trust you have found the sanctuary. I hunger for battle.
prisoner will talk, your ladyship. Spike always makes him talk.
If he doesn't, I'll cut out his tongue.
If he don't have a tongue, he can't tell us nothing.
The prisoner can keep his tongue. Its spikes I'll be removing. The village to the east. It's abandoned.
Looks that way. But scouts said they heard something moving around out there. Something big.
How many raiders do we have?
Plenty of lashes, loads of hunters, and a few pariahs to carry the powder kegs.
These pariahs, they're prepared to fight for the Absolute.
What they do ain't exactly fighting. All they gotta do is light up their powder and burn.
Then they're prepared to die for the Absolute. Good.
Dying's the only thing they're good at. What are we waiting for? Spears are sharp. The lads are all riled up and ready.
You have already failed me once. And now you dare to question me. The village to the east. It's abandoned.
Looks that way. But scouts said they heard something moving around out there. Something big.
It's not our concern. Our prey is elsewhere.
The eye doesn't seem to know.
How many raiders do we have?
Plenty of lashes, loads of hunters, and a few pariahs to carry the powder kegs.
These pariahs, they're prepared to fight for the Absolute.
What they do ain't exactly fighting. All they gotta do is light up their powder and
You were
burn.
seen killing someone. Best explain yourself before you're added to the body count.
The village to the east.
Get your eye off my arse! But scouts said they heard something moving around out there. Something big.
It's not our concern. Our prey is elsewhere. How many raiders do we have?
Plenty of lashes, loads of
Eyes
hunters.
As you gaze deeper, you feel you sense
Fight for the Absolute.
What they do ain't exactly fighting.
the eye.
How about I start following you, eh? How'd you like that?
Die for the Absolute. Good.
Dying's the only thing they're good at.
Very well.
What are we waiting for?
Bloody
Spears are sharp.
what?
The lads are all
Leave
riled
me
up and
alone.
ready.
You have already failed me once. And now you dare to question me.
I didn't mean nothing by it. Your ladyship.
Much like your words is meaningless. Well,
Ha!
end the
Gone here, fool, did ya?
Back off!
And he might be right. I'm not... Creatures like them don't... And...
We're ready for anything.
And the prisoner?
We're still working on him.
Prisoner will talk, your ladyship. Spike always makes him talk.
If he doesn't, I'll cut out
Get
his
your
tongue.
eye off my arm!
Tongue! He can't tell us nothing.
The prisoner can keep his tongue. Spike. The village to the east.
How about I start following you, eh? How'd you like that?
Something moving around out there. Something big.
It's not our concern. Our prey is elsewhere. Drow wants to know
Bloody
exactly
hell!
where
What?
the adventure is going.
Leave me alone!
They're prepared to die for the absolute. Good.
Dying's the only thing they're good at.
Eyes.
What are we waiting for? Spears are sharp.
Get your eye off my arse!
You have already failed me once. And now you dare to question me.
I didn't mean nothing by it, your ladyship. Honest, I didn't.
Life, much like your words, is meaningless. Well, end the latter to save the former.
How about I start following you, eh? How'd you like that?
Orders were to stand by here. No booth, no sneaking off. It's not our concern. Our prey is elsewhere.
Prisoners lost a lot of
Bloody
blood,
hell!
your
What?
ladyship.
Leave me alone!
Tired of them.
We need him alive. Break his bones instead.
What are they delaying, your ladyship? Can't we just swarm the forest?
If he doesn't, I'll cut out his tongue.
He doesn't have a tongue. He can't tell us nothing.
The prisoner can keep his tongue. Its spikes I'll be removing. How many raiders do we have?
Plenty of lashes, loads of hunters, and a few pariahs to carry the powder kegs.
These pariahs, they're prepared to fight for the absolute.
What they do ain't exactly fighting. All they gotta do is light up their powder and ban.
Then they're prepared to die for the absolute.
Get your eye off my arse!
Dying's the only thing they're good at.
They didn't throw you to the spiders yet. kicking lad.
Spears are sharp. The lads are all riled up and ready.
How about I start following you, eh? How'd you like that?
Do you think the dwarf is ready yet? I'm hungry.
Orders was to stand by here. No booze, no sneaking off.
Duh.
Looks that way. But scouts said they heard something moving around out there. Aren't we just... Plenty of lashes, loads of hunters, and a few pariahs to carry the powder.
These pariahs, they're prepared to fight for the absolute. Then they're prepared to die for the absolute.
Ha! Gone here, fool, did ya?
Right. What would some drow wizard in Moonrise want to look at you for?
Raiders are just waiting for the word, mistress. We're ready for anything.
And the prisoner?
We're still working on him.
Prisoner will talk, your ladyship. Spike always makes him talk.
If he doesn't, I'll cut out his tongue.
If he don't have a tongue, he can't tell us nothing.
The prisoner can keep his tongue. Spikes I'll be removing.
How about
do you
I
do? Ain't
start
exactly
following you, eh?
fighting.
How'd you like that?
Dying's the only thing they're good at. What are we waiting for? Spears are sharp. The lads are all riled up and ready.
You have once, and now you dare to question me.
I didn't mean nothing
Yeah,
by
he
it,
does.
ladyship. Honest, I didn't.
Much like your words is meaningless whelp. End the latter to save the former. The village to the east. It's abandoned.
Looks that way. But scouts said they heard something moving around out there. Something big.
It's not our concern. Our prey is elsewhere.
Raiders are just waiting for the word, mistress. We're ready for anything.
And the prisoner?
We're still working on him.
You attacked someone. Only the guards are allowed to do that.
Prisoner will talk, your ladyship. Spike always makes him
You attacked someone. Only the guards are allowed to do.
The Grove sported some rather interesting murals, I must say.
This devil wrapped next to a dragon. The respect. Yet he knows something. And I mean to know it too. Indolence breeds madness.
I didn't mean nothing by it, your ladyship. Honest, I didn't.
Life, much like your words, is meaningless. Well, end the latter to save the former.
The village to the east. It's abandoned.
Looks that way. But scouts said they heard something moving around out there. Something big.
It's not our concern. Our prey is elsewhere.
Raiders are just waiting for the word, mistress. We're ready for anything.
And the prisoner?
We're still working on him.
Prisoner will talk, your ladyship. Spike always makes him talk.
If he doesn't, I'll cut out his tongue.
If you don't have a... Prisoner will talk, your ladyship. Spike always makes him talk.
If he doesn't, I'll cut out his tongue.
If you don't have a tongue... Prisoner will talk, your ladyship. Spike always makes him talk. I didn't mean nothing by it, your ladyship. Honest, I didn't.
Life, much like your words, is meaningless. Well, end the latter to save the former.
The village to the east. It's abandoned.
Looks that way. But scouts said they heard something moving around out there. Something big.
It's not our concern. Our prey is elsewhere.
Raiders are just waiting for the word, mistress. We're ready for anything.
And the prisoner?
We're still working on him.
Prisoner will talk, your ladyship. Spike
prisoner's lost a lot of blood, your ladyship. Still ain't talking.
Tell them to stop cutting him. We need him alive. Break his bones instead. Start with the fingers.
Let's get on with it.
Assume nothing.
There's work to do.
Prisoner, I'll talk, your ladyship. Spike always makes him talk.
If he doesn't, I'll cut out his tongue.
If he don't have a tongue, he can't tell us nothing.
The prisoner can keep his tongue. It's spikes I'll be removing.
The life you took will not go unavenged.
The prisoner can keep his tongue. It's spikes I'll be removing. How many raiders do we have?
Plenty of lashes, loads of hunters, and a few pariahs to carry the powder kegs.
These pariahs, they're prepared to fight for the Absolute.
What they do ain't exactly fighting. All they gotta do is light up the powder and burn.
Then they're prepared to die for the Absolute. Good.
Dying's the only thing they're good at.
All right, time to skulk about. How much farther?
What are we waiting for? Spears are sharp. The lads are all riled up and ready.
You have already failed me once. Now you dare to question me.
I certainly won't be as your ladyship. Honest, I didn't.
Life, much like your words, is meaningless wealth. End the latter to save the former.
The village to the east. It's abandoned.
Looks that way. But scouts said they heard something moving around out there. Something big.
It's not our concern. Our prey is elsewhere.
Still alive, so that's progress. These boots have seen everything.
How many raiders do we have?
The life you...
Your ladyship.
We're ready.
Much like your...
If he doesn't, I'll cut out his tongue.
words is meaningless.
Prisoner, I'll talk. Yeah. If he don't have a tongue, he can't tell us nothing. Dying. What are we waiting for? Spears are sharp. The lads are all riled up and ready. Dying's the only thing they're good at. What are we waiting for? Spears are sharp. The lads are...
How about I start following you, eh? How'd you like that?
Spears are...
Prisoners lost. Your ladyship.
Nothing by it.
In talk.
Let's get on with it.
I'll talk, your ladyship. Spike always me.
Prisoners lost. Then
Well,
It's not our concern. Our prey is elsewhere. The village to the east. The village to the east. It's abandoned.
looks
East.
that way. But scouts said they heard something moving around out there. Something big.
It's not our concern. Our prey is elsewhere.
Still alive, so that's progress.
The village to the east. It's abandoned.
Looks that way. But scouts said they heard something moving around.